before you joined. Instrument department, did you come straight into the instrument department?
We had 6 months in the training centre.
6 months?
That was more than enough.
For the training department of the...
Yeah, for the training department.
Well, when I joined as an apprentice, I mean, you was obviously here then, instrument department. I know you've worked over at Rod Mill,
Yeah.
power station,
Yeah.
ambling around there, getting on top of everything. And then for your sins, over to the analytical section. It was a step up, wasn't it? Never to be repeated. Well, that was in the analytical section where I met him, because I came out at the time many years ago. Some here, probably not so many years ago, joined, but I mean, you've known him, grown to know him, some of you grown to like him.
I don't think so. Tolerate.
But, I mean, in the analytical section, I mean, we're talking what I termed the glory years, down 1984. Well, I mean, we had, I wouldn't say free rein, but things were a bit better then. We were British Steel Corporation. There, we had everything. We had investment. We had what we've still got. We had desks through there. We had new lockers full of all sort of stuff. The new desks, the back shelves, were all designed, built, with loving care by this young man at the time. A long time ago, obviously, what, 84. Lockers, you'll see on the pictures you go around. They've seen some life, haven't they? If John Harvey was here, he'd tell you what the inside of one of them looks like from upside down. Never short of a hands-on approach, was we? Dexian shelving on the left there. All the spares we could ask for. We even had a spare Clive on the top at one time or another.
We thought we killed him when he fell off. Landed on the bin as well, we thought, oh, he's dead.
Yeah, as I say, I mean, those years to me was great. We built, what was the analytical section then, slowly coming across. We even got plenty of training bought and paid for, thankfully. So those were the glory years for training. I mean, at one point we got sent over to Germany. We got the new Spectros at the time, when they were actually a decent pair of kit and we could actually work around them, but that was in, what, 1985. Long time ago, that, mate. Too long. I mean, we had training courses set up, we were determined, worked hard, didn't we? Even on the training course where we went in the early years, Gary, that was the start of the day, about 6 o'clock in the morning, ready for a lovely jog before we'd even started on the old breakfasts. Dedication in them days. I mean, later on in that area, one of his quotes, and he's never been short of confidence, give me a set of PCBs and a full set of drawings and I can fix anything. Not short of confidence then, and not short of confidence now, are you?
What was his famous phrase? I'm the best instrument technician in the whole universe.
One of many phrases that Gary comes out with.
Did you ever prove me wrong, Clive?
Yes, I was.
He didn't say that when he was on top of the shelving, did he?
No.
Confidence that he had, it didn't always go down well with everybody. Over at Stocksbridge at the time, when we was over at Spectro, there were the lads from Stocksbridge that had come over. You'll probably not remember many of them, if any of them. These were the lads. I don't know how many of them are actually out and about now. But at the time, I mean, he had no shortage of confidence. It didn't go down well with the lads at Stocksbridge. Yeah, I mean, they struggled a bit. But Gary rattled on. He knows what he likes, he knows what he's capable of, and he really got stuck in. In the interests of customer relations, we went out for a meal obviously at night while I was away. One or two German beers. Used to wreak havoc with it, but we put up with it. I mean, looking at that picture that's just gone round, it's obviously had an effect on his neck, that he struggles to keep his head up at times. He likes a different look on life, and that seems to be one of them when he's had one or two drinks anyway. I mean, there we even tried to get the instructor to smuggle a barrel of beer in the middle of the spectra test. It was ruled, we measured, but it never came, did it? He said he was going to do, but he never did.
It might have come, but it might have been intercepted. We didn't unpack it.
Again, the fun side of Gary. There seems to be a similarity between this and that picture. I don't know why, but his head goes to one side when he laughs a lot. Especially when he's had a few German beers rattling around inside him for a few days. We even at one point tried to smuggle a barrel of beer down we're trying to get him to get it in the undersection of the spectra test cell. He said he was going to do it, but he never did.
No.
I mean, that was taken in the Lake District. He's always got problems with his neck, which would continue over the years, especially when he'd have to drink. Further training on the analytical, I mean, it's not really necessary, was it? On the analytical side of it, because Gary
Knew it all.
Gary knows as much as you could say about anything that he gets stuck into. I've always admired him for that. Very focused. Gets in, gets stuck in. He seems to enjoy what he's doing when he's doing it. Frustration kicks in sometimes, but he does get in and do it. He, looking on some of the past training things though, parts of the training was on mass spectrometers, and he failed. Well, that was in 1985, so he did come round. He did get better at that, didn't he, mate? Team leader training, it says on the records, 1958. That was the year you were born, mate.
That was the year I was born. Well,
you were born to lead.
I was born to lead, there's no two ways about it.
Well, that turned into SMT ship at the time, while we were down there at the labs. I mean, it lasted for a while until things changed. Well, this one, talk about a hands-on approach, but not known for being very tactile, Gary, but he did have his time when going through some of the changes that was going on. He used to push Craig and Simon about something wrong, didn't you? And I do mean literally. Arms around heads, pushing round. Joy to see. We don't see enough of that nowadays, do we?
No, we'd probably get the sack.
Yeah, true. Didn't have all his own way though. I mean, was this a sign of things to come? Mr. Driffle getting the best of him? Now I'm not sure about dates wise, but 77, 78ish. Trying to take my mind back. I was actually dragged back into process control, down at the on end. The great Clive Lister in charge at the time, I believe. I mean, we went through British Steel Corporation to Chorus, to Tata Steel. We went through the introduction of team working. It didn't go down well for certain members, certainly not for those that had already put in over and above call of duty over the years.
Did they?
Yeah. So, I mean, after that we reached the dizzy lows of being actually a team member. To your credit, I mean, you still work much higher level to that, and then you have done up until today. You've never stuck by your title. All credit to you on that. You should have at least been specialist technician. But that seems to have gone over us, passed us by. I mean, over the years, as things have gone on, things have been good, things have been bad. A few quotes have come out over the years. I mean, for fuck's sake, gets dragged up every now and again. I mean, one of those instances, for fuck's sake, came out when the old Astra van down over at the lab disappeared into the side of the wall at one point when the key had been turned accidentally as you tried to warm it up for somebody who was waiting for. Sat in the van, stutter, stutter, bang, side of the actual central labs. I presume there's still a chip there, but yet to be seen.
I always left it in first gear.
You did?
He left it parked in first gear, as always.
Guilty!
Well, in case the handbrake failed.
Yeah.
Well, it did fail, but as soon as the engine caught, smashed straight into the wall.
Time down when we got the same, for fuck's sake, when you dropped your book of knowledge.
Oh!
It was a little bit breezy that day, and to actually see Gary running up and down the road, chasing his little bit of knowledge out of his book, it was a sight to see.
Not helped by you lot cracking up laughing, not helping me pick all the pieces of paper that were blowing up down the road.
We were busy, we were busy. Another fine quote, fucking joking. Heard many a time when somebody's uttered something stupid. Me, amongst others. That's a well-known phrase at the time. And, oh yeah, come out of the way, let me in. It's not actually very good, if you haven't noticed, standing back and letting other people do the work. Even to today. You can't, can you? You can't do it. Oh, another one. Yeah. The trouble with you is you're incompetent, and only you and us know it. Clive. A well-known phrase at the time. Said with love, I'm sure. Some of the complimentary ones are used as well. It's like Kev says. Now, Kev, is that true?
Dead men walking.
Is it like you say, or is that just a way of sharing the blame, do you think? Or a recent one. Trouser alert. Lack of changing space down here permits a dropping of trousers at regular events through the day. At least we do get the trouser alert signature signed, so thank you very much for that, sparing our blushes. Over the years, we've had a little lyric game. He's not one for listening to a song and not joining in. Just slip it into the conversation, short line lyrics of a song, and off he goes. So, winding this little trip up down memory lane, I'd just like to say that now the end is near, and so let's put it all together. And don't look so sad.
I know it's over.
Because now is the time to say congratulations and jubilations for what's gone and for what may come. I personally have found it a pleasure. I know you've rubbed people the wrong way up, but you've done it for the greatest of intentions. You're one of a dying breed of people that do your best for the company, no matter what has gone around you, what's been said. You can't help yourself.
A true no man.
And for that, I salute you, mate. Thank you very much.
Hear, hear.
One mug from one to another. And I know you like a little tipple.
As if.
Are we alright for that one?
Shame to mix them, but it is one of the things you like. A little card and what's left of
Thank you very much.
a grateful contribution for everybody that we've seen. So, ladies and gentlemen, thank you very much.
I give you.
And I give you the sleeve. Yes.
Well done, Gary.
Thanks very much. I have to say that I've enjoyed working with most of you. And, I know it's extremely difficult for me to work with me. I do know I'm extremely difficult to work with, and some of you have been on the wrong side of many of a tantrum, especially when I'm under pressure, to which I apologise for. I don't know what else to say really. I think that.
Well done.
Thanks, Ken. Thanks, Ken.
Man, a few words.
Always want a few words, but all of them devastating. The one sadness, or the biggest sadness, is that Dave isn't here to see this. He was a big part of the department, and a lot of you didn't know him the way we did. His fun side. And it's really sad that he didn't make it, but there we are.
No, well, just give it.
Thank you very much.
I'll take these.
Will you?